Hey guys, Sunstreaker Wozza here, and welcome to another weekly stream where today we're discussing Glitch and Gatorface, the new combat bots. We'll be talking about HQ 17.5 and the playtesting. What can I say? We can't talk about it too much, like I said, but we can talk about the way we've gone about it. Testing the new things and a few opinions on things and how the game should evolve and how the game should change. We'll have a chat about that. Everyone knows that I'm saving all my crystals for if there is new cores released. I cannot say, possibly not, obviously. But what we are going to do today is open combat crystals. The combat crystals don't have cores in, so they're not going to any cores. And we're also going to look at the 5-star batches again because I am due another 5-star pull. We're going to look at this weekend's event, but Space Ape pulled a bit of a curveball, throwing some 5-star shards in this event. And so, yeah, it's a welcomed event. Looking forward to it. And hopefully, by the time then HQ 17.5 is released, that will give me a new 5-star bot. So we'll go through the chat. We'll see who we have. So we've got. Let me just scroll through. If I can find it. There we go. We have Joseph Cirillo, Mass Chaos, Lord Agrippa. How's it going? Mateus, Jason Rowley, The Crusher. We've got Destroyer, Sharksy, who are our moderators. Thanks for posting a link to Discord. As I say in every stream, please come and join our Discord server. I gave away 15 loot codes the other day just for being in my server as to celebrate 600 members. It's growing every single day. We're up to over 2,200 subs. We're over 600 members now. So, yeah, the channel is growing. It's getting better and better. And that's all thanks to you guys supporting it and pushing it. So if you're not in the Discord server yet, we've just added some great features, which I might actually go through today, if possible. And, yeah, we'll see what we can do. We've also got Cone Crusher. We've got Blast Wave. Leader One, how's it going? Good to see you. Anyone else that I've missed? Philip Martin, Gozza, how's it going, brother? Good to see you. Got Stuck in Beta, Silverbolt, David Chibi, how's it going? Cyber Dan, and I think that's everyone. I mentioned you Stuck in Beta, of course I did. How could I forget you? So yeah, HQ 17.5 is ready for testing. We have removed it for the sake of this stream. So yeah, so that it is it's not viewable, but yeah, we can go through the new combats. So what we'll do first, we will look at the newsletter. Sharks is asked, does the color change of HQ 17.5? There's been a few questions about this. So HQ 17.5 it normally brings in some new structures. So I think 16.5 was the shield gen and it was the combiner outpost. So you'll tend to find that there's usually maybe a new structure, maybe two, something like that, some new cores. There's no like big HP increase. They might balance some things, but there's no HP increase or real DPS increase as part of a 0.5. It's just adding a few new elements and yeah, changing a few things around. But yeah, so don't expect a HP increase. That will come with the HQ 17, HQ 18, the 19. The actual HQ increases that's when the HP and the DPSs increase. Between that, it's just smaller changes and some new features that they want to push in and not save for later. So in terms of this this week's newsletter, So obviously we're going to look at Scatter Shot and Leo Zach in a second. Not in the test server, just like I said in the newsletter. Just want to point that out. So yeah, in this week's event, you get a G Metal Gold and a Silver Squad Core chip, 755-star shards, which I'm quite surprised about, but happy with. Going to be, I'm super pleased with that. 800 4-star shards, 2,000 3-star shards, 3,000 Shanix, and again 3,000 Prime Core shards. That's going to add even more to my Prime Core stash, which we'll look at later, and the crystals I'm saving and why. So obviously it's a raid event. It's only triple XP, and the usual raid events where the it costs 30 fuel cells to attack in most zones, unless you're zone 13, and then the usual sort of points. It seems like a high ceiling, but it's quite easy for a raid to get that many points. So don't be worried about the million point aim. It's not like a million point in a normal event. It's a lot easier to obtain. So yes, it's been confirmed that Scattershot and Leo Zach have been added to the game. We've only just got them today, but their abilities look decent already. Obviously, they need to be balanced. We need to tweak them, but it's slightly different than everything we've got, but slightly similar as well. And we're finding out with a lot of abilities recently that some things are, it's quite similar to something, but changed in some way. So yeah. It's a good ability from what I found already. Obviously, we've got a Glitch and Gatorface coming to the game, which is brilliant. New combats, and then a few bug fixes, and then you've got obviously myself and Skywalk Grave at the bottom. Okay, so let's have a look at Glitch and Gatorface. Not really. We'll go for the 4-star first. So the 4-star. So we've got 4-star there at level 8. I tend to level them around level 8 because that's where I aim my combats. After that, it's a huge lot of spark at 375,000 combat spark. And yeah, so level 8 is about where it wants to go. I can see Stuck in Beta is asking for me to stop stalling. I'm not showing 17.5 today. That is not going to be on the stream. I can talk about the play testing, sort of the way we've gone about it and things like that, but you're not going to see defenses yet. So we've had a lot of change over the last 2 days, a big debate on where the game is going and balance. And I think I spent about 6 to 8 hours yesterday in the playtest chat alone, just talking about HQ 17.5. So a lot of testing has gone into this, a lot of opinions, difference of opinions. It got a bit heated at some points, but it's all for the good of the game. Everyone in there is obviously just trying to put their point across to improve this game and keep it going for the inevitable future, whoever that is. And, that's everyone's aiming there. Everyone has different viewpoints of, where they should be in their alliance and their family and their friends. And everyone has their own opinion. But we can talk about that, like I said, but we are not showing the defenses today. I just want to get that out there. So, yeah, so Glitch. So he shoots enemies from a long range. Now, a long range is basically sniper range. So the same range as Smokescreen. He's got a 26% chance of a critical strike, dealing twice his damage. Now, someone did ask me a question when they saw it in the stream last week, and he's in the game basically, not as available as a bot, but as a bit of a sneak preview. And someone asked me, "Well, has the bot's DPS been decreased because he shoots less often?" No, if your bot's DPS is say 333 for argument's sakes, and that's every second, and with Glitch, you show every 3 seconds, then his DPS hit will be 1,000 to make up for that. So it has been calculated. It doesn't decrease the DPS of the bot. So yeah, he has 26% chance of a critical hit, dealing 2 times more damage and causing the target to receive 20% damage from all sources. So basically, once it gets that critical hit, that defense is going super quick. So yeah, I've been testing it, different scenarios, and when we go into the battle, I'll give my opinion on how it'll work and how it won't. And Brad Channing, Brad Channing is in the stream, and he's gonna kill me for calling him Brad Channing because he's a good friend of mine. But yeah, thank you for donating. Yes, you can donate at the bottom of the screen, and you don't have to, but yes, if you do donate and you get to £20 or $20, you do get access to the VIP section in my Discord. What's the screen like for everyone? On my screen, it's showing a bit blurry. Is it blurry or is it okay? Do we need to reset it again like the other day? Looks good. Crystal clear. Okay. It's fine for most people. Yeah, that's a bit weird. Yeah, okay. It's fine for everyone. That's fine. Blurry for Silverball. It's a bit weird that it's good for some people and blurry for others, but okay. Okay. I apologize if it is blurry for you. It is blurry for me as well. But I think majority of people are saying it's fine. So we'll continue. So yeah, looking at glitch 5-star. So in this, obviously, it has a 35% chance at a critical strike. So the higher star levels have a more percent chance of a critical hit. They still do 2 times more damage, but this one takes 25% more damage from sources. And then, oops, if we go to the 3-star, you can see again that's a bit level 6. So shoot everything long range. Then again, 8% chance critical hit and 50% damage from all sources. And you can see there the critical chance goes up as you level the bot. Okay, we've gone through. So now let's put in for a bit of testing. So here's the thing that I was thinking. So snipers in the game, if they had a lot of snipers in the game, we've talked about this in playtesting about having a sniper class and more bots joining that class, they outrange turrets, they outrange shock towers. So shock towers and turrets are irrelevant. You can one-shot mortars, beam lasers, launchers from quite a big distance. And I think that's why the apes have chosen only to equip these to gunners. They're not equipable on special bots or on jets, just gunners. And I think that'll bring gunners back into the meta again and really help it. And I know that someone's going to ask straight away, does it change Skyburst attack? Yes, it does. I'm pretty confident saying that any combat does and any combat will, other than flak. But, well, it does still change it, flak. But you get what I mean. All the gunners get changed to a sniper class. So we're just going to go on normal class for now. We'll put smoke screen down. We'll put another bot down with glitch, and we'll see how they're similar. I have reported today that smoke screen's been shooting a few walls, so hopefully they will change that to be in line with glitch, who is pretty good. He avoids walls, so yeah. Yeah, Dr. Edgar has said that gunners are quite bland. Yes, I agree. Since the release of Top Shot and Flak, then yeah, gunners have definitely gone away from the meta. But I think that the apes have realised this and they're going to bring out some new overpowered cores and decent cores to make them more relevant. So you can see here, there's Smokestream with his distance, and we'll put Prowl down as well. The other side. There has been a few reports of the game going quite slow on the test server, so I do apologize. And yeah, the apes are looking into it, make it run a bit smoother. Yeah, it is a bit laggy, Sharks. There, I tested it early on; it was fine, but yeah, it is getting a bit laggy. But you can see that it's very similar distance to Smokescreen. quite disappointing because I did test it earlier. I was doing my testing on this count earlier, and it was fine. It's gone laggy again. So maybe it's because the 8s have changed something recently. I don't know. We'll see. Let's just take that out a minute. Get rid of that launch for a second. No, it's not a stream's looking better. It's actually laggy on the game. It's laggy for me as well too. So let's try and while it's slowed down, at least can see the critical hit. So you see there, it's hit for 2,500. A critical hit. The next one's 1,400. 1,100 damage. 1,120. You can see there. Okay. Yeah, it's even glitching for me, even trying to zoom out. It's just the game in general. Maybe the new guy jinxed it. Very much doubt it. So Vincent's put in the chat. Let's have a look. The point in the store attack speed is a waste for low HP defense. Attack once every second for 100 damage is much better than attack once every 10 seconds for 1,000 damage. Although same DPS. Maybe, but the increased range is quite considerable. It really is. So what we'll do now, we'll try and take less bots and we'll try and change it as well. We'll try and take. See, I want to leave the defenses in because I was trying to show something. So I don't want to take anything out. I'm trying to think how I can make it. I can't make the game run faster. I'm trying to think of things, but I can't. It's down to Space Ape to improve it. It's because of the new releases. They're making the game lag a bit, and the apes are looking into it. They did fix it a bit. It was a lot better today. But what we can do is just we can take that combat off. It's not needed. We don't need it on. It's just one less visual effect. Cyberdan's put, will the new combat be vital for the new defense for HQ 17.5? No, not at all. I don't think any combat is vital. Well, I think Top Shot and Flak are vital in general, but I think that's HQ 17.5 is not gonna make it's hard to talk about it without giving too much away, like I said, because so many things are changing. If you would have talked to me yesterday about it, and I say I could talk about it, I'd have said one thing, and then today that's totally irrelevant. Things change over time in testing. A bot can have a totally different ability. I think it was Strafe. Strafe had an ability, and every single play tester said, this is not good at all. We don't like this. And the ape said, right, okay, well, let's try something totally new. And they throw a different ability out, which is the ability he's got now. So, you know, in play testing one day, a bot can have a certain ability and then have a different ability the next. He could be awful in terms of damage 1 minute and then be overpowered the next. And we saw it with Double Dealer. Double Dealer went from totally overpowered to ridiculous to well underpowered, and now he's sort of in the middle. So over that week or so of play testing, it changed so much that at any point you could have said this is the best bot in the world. A few days later, you would have said this bot is awful by his dust up. Then a few days later, yeah, he's pretty decent. So things change over time, and it's still hard to say. But, you know, is this combat decent? Yeah, it's decent. Is it better than Flak and Top Shot? Maybe not, because of the amount of damage that it does. But it does give you that extra range, which makes... I tell you what, I was thinking how I would use this in my team. If you're going to do a clear and rush, this could be the core you want. If you're a fan of doing clear and rush strats, then yeah, this is definitely the core to have, because he clears from such a range that means he can clear more than most other bots. You got to think like Smokescreen. Think about Smokescreen without his ability, how much the use you would get out of him. So let's do a battle, and hopefully it's not as laggy this time. I'm hoping. Hopefully. What was Strafe's old ability? I can't say. I really can't. Not that I can't say. I can't remember. We had it for literally about a day or two. We had Strafe for about a week or so, a week and a half, and It's very rare. You know something's wrong. Every single play tester comes in the chat and says, "No, this is awful. No, we're not having this." And it's only happened on a few occasions, and that was one of them. And everyone was like, "This is an awful ability." I can't remember. I really can't. But obviously, it was that bad. They changed it, so I'm glad. Silver, wasn't it like a stun or something? I don't know. I really can't say. Even if you guessed, I probably couldn't remember. It's that long ago. It's literally 11 months ago. I've done a lot of testing in 11 months. Okay, so we've got a team of snipers. And it's still laggy. Let's get in range. Take that out. This is what I was testing with today. Just killing everything from range. I apologize for the very slow battle. I will do my best to speed up a bit. So we've took that out with 6 gun. Hit that with prowl. And it might just finish it off, maybe. No, so we'll go smoke screen with that. Bots have separated, which is never good. I would love to be able to assign 1 healer to each. Oh, they were all walking the same way then as well. I thought I had a chance. It's not going to go well for Skyburst and for Smoke Screen. You might lose this because of lag. Well, I know because the timer's even lagging as well. It's not like the timer's going normal speed. I'm going to speed it up a bit. Awful lag. I really do apologize, guys. I've had another idea. Don't ask me why Sludge is in this outpost. There must have been a reason for it, but for the life of me, don't know why. But you can see there, they're taking everything out from range. If I had smoke screen, he'd be taking the outpost bots out. So you got smoke screen to take out outpost bots, 2 gunners with abilities to take out defenses. So if you could take out the mortars and take out the beams and the launchers with these abilities and take the outpost bots out with smoke screen, it only leaves cannons left. So yeah, having a cheap ability or an AoE ability for bots is will be giving them Gatorface or giving them glitch. Then yeah, really effective. Don't forget, go guys. We're going to probably got a time out here, but we have only used what 6 bots. And there we go. Base down. Absolutely smashed that HQ. You got to thinking because they got a chance to do twice the damage, then they're doing between 2,000 and so yeah. Don't get me wrong, that is not the best layout in the world. Don't get me wrong. They're not the best outpost spots in the world. Don't get me wrong. But you get what can be achieved when you're killing from distance. When you've got a sort of distance, then you have less defenses to hit you. So yeah, I think it's a pretty good bot. Like I said, it's not going to be game changing, maybe, but I think in certain aspects, in certain defenses, then yeah, I think he could be a really good combat bot. Cool. Right, we're going to log off this account because it's so laggy. I'm going to log on to my normal account. So, talking about HQ 17.5, the discussion we are where the game should go and how it should be balanced. Now, I'll be honest with you, I said that the new defenses should be really hard for the top guys. And then what we should do is balance it around Cyber League and Prime League. And then if that means that Caminus and Gold is too hard, say, Max HQ's in there, increase the debuff. If you're not too sure, guys, Space Ape brought in a debuff for all HQ levels lower than Cyber. So as you go down the leagues, the HP of buildings and DPS goes down to make it easier because HQ 16 was rife throughout all the leagues and it was a problem. So we can increase that debuff. You know, we don't have to keep it as it is. If we find that people can't one-shot anymore they can't beat bases because we've made it too hard at Cyber level, we can debuff. If you balance it around Cyber and Prime League, then you can change everything else. Prime League can add more effects, make it harder, but Cyber is where it is. Cyber has no effects. So Cyber to Prime is where you should balance the game. Personally, that's where I think. And the way I've always said it is we should have cores to increase the way we design bases. For me, base design is pretty boring right now. There's not enough variety. And there's too many times where people will level 8 bots, and those 8 bots will beat any base in the game. And personally, I don't think people should look on strategy and having to level new bots and switch new bots in. Now, I get that other players, level players, might not have them bots. I understand that. You know what I mean? I'm not oblivious to it. But with Golden Lagoons and with extra XP and that and things like that, and having so many different options available to you, I don't think there's anything wrong with people having 8 bots and going, oh, well, this new thing has come out. But with that, Warpath is an amazing bot. I'm going to try and get Warpath. Or you know what? Because of this, Smokescreen is now one of the most overpowered bots in the game. I'm going to go for Smokescreen. And whoever is most overpowered at that time, people will sort of go towards. Star Saber and Lita were the #1 bots in the game. And slowly but surely, they fell a bit away from the meta as much. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But what I do think there is a problem with is drop rates and rewards. What I would like you to have 8 bots in the game. And you say, you know what, I want Warpath. And I know I've got a good chance at getting him. So I'm going to buy a small bundle and have a chance at getting him. Or I'm going to buy a $100 bundle and it's guaranteed $100. That's up to you. You know, you can get him in a crystal, increase the drop rates of crystals even. Make 4 stars more relevant. Or make not more relevant, more relevant, but make them more obtainable. And that's the way I think the game should go. And you know, and Leader One's put in the chat there that Spatial's base is making him level different bots. And that's the way it should be, in my opinion. You should have 8 bots that you level and go, you know what? That bot is not doing it for me right now. I'm going to look at this other bot. Because at the end of the day, if we have 8 bots and that is it, once they're maxed out or once they can beat whatever league is your level and you're happy with that, where does the game go from there? Where does it go? Stuck in betas, but make buying the parts more obtainable. Yeah. That's how I would like the game to go. I would like people be able to get more 4 stars and be able to get combiner parts and be able to get more sparks to level them up. But then also raise the ceiling at the top as well. So the lower guys can get those newer bots and level them up and have a bigger team and bigger variety of bots. So you've got, say, 20 bots at your disposal eventually. And you can go, you know what, for this attack, I want that one, that one, that one. I don't want that one. I don't want that one. That one won't suit it, but I do want this one for this attack. Next base. Well, actually, I need to take that guy out now because he's not relevant anymore for this base. This guy's more relevant. I've got here. This guy will work. This other guy will do really well here. This guy won't. And that's the way I would like base design to work. And I get that other people are saying that, you know, that's maybe not fair to ask people to level 20 bots. Not everyone has the time or investment to level 20 bots. And that's the counter argument. You know, I get that. But if people just, if they were saying there was only 8 bots in the game, I know it's talking, you know, very fictional, but say there was 8 bots in the game and everyone had them 8 bots. The game would be pretty boring and everyone would have the same attacks. And I know it's not like that exactly, but that is honestly where the game is kind of going at higher levels. Everyone seems to have the same teams. Everyone tends to doing the same attacks. Very limited. The attacks have dwindled down. So it's hard. It's hard to balance. But that's the sort of the area where we're at right now. Before we sort of proceed on where we want HQ 17.5 to be, I think we first need to decide, or the apes need to decide on the direction they want to go and how they want the game to progress for what level of people. And once we get that, I think we can. But I think the problem is at the minute, with so many overpowered bots in the game, I'll be honest with you, I think 2020 has been a poor year for bots. I really do. That's my personal opinion. I think it's been a poor year for bots. And I think the reason behind that is because there wasn't a high ceiling at HQ 17 and because there's too many overpowered bots in the game and too much variety for people to combo bots. But the way to make that is not to nerf the bot like we saw with Inferno, not to nerf the bots like Slash and nerf these bots, is bring out counters for every single bot in the game, but have it an option. So there is a counter for Warpath, but if you've got a counter for Warpath, you'll leave it open for Goldfire. Have a counter for Goldfire. Have a counter for Blades. Have a counter for Silver Ball. Have a counter for healers. Have a counter for everything. But if you counter for healers, you don't counter for the other things. So you leave yourself open to a certain attack, and what you want to defend against is your opinion then, and what you want to do with your base. And it just adds more variety to the game. And that's my personal opinion. Like I said, whether it's right or wrong or not, I get that. You know what I mean? Not everyone's going to agree. I'm not saying that I'm right by any means, but that's the way I would like to see a game to go. But yeah. Kenny's saying a good counter for Swoop. Well, Air Core's a pretty good counter for Swoop. When I'm power leveling with Swoop, if I see an Air Core, it's definitely out of the question. But then Air Cores don't counter for Jets. But then if they're too powerful, it makes Jets irrelevant. So what do you do? Do you make Jets irrelevant? Do you make, but then Air Cores then leave it open to ground attack? So there's so many different things. There's so many different ways you can do this. But yeah, personally, I just think there needs to be a counter for everything. You don't want to outpoint. When Chromia came out and everyone's like, you can't beat it. And now everyone's found ways. People will find a way to combat things. People will find a way to get around things. They always will. Okay. That being said, so crystal update. Where's the crystals? I've got to put them now. So we have 213 crystals. We've got a hell of a lot of crystals, and no, it ain't freebies. It is actually, we've got a few freebies, don't get me wrong. We've got a good amount of crystals there to open. We're not going to open the character crystals. I am waiting for the new cores. I can't say what's coming out and how many and anything like that, but I am waiting for the new cores. I've said that for weeks. But we can't open the combat crystals today. So we've got some, what have we got? What have we got? We've got 40 rung crystals, hoping for 4-star rung, and we've got 20 combat prems as well. So we'll open them in a minute. Let's look at crystal update. Conquest has put no one understands the reference. Do you mean in something I put or something in the chat? Stop stalling. Oh, right. Okay. I thought it meant something I've said. Okay, cool. Another freebie. Okay, so with another 750 shards this weekend, it puts it at around 3,500, so 1,500 off. So I've worked it out that I need about 8 or 9 dupes for a new 5-star. Thereabouts. Combat chip, about a fifth of the way there. We're still quite a bit off, but I've got Top Shot, the one that I wanted, so that's fine. We're saving the G Metal chips. So with this weekend, I'll have another one. So I'll have 3 G Metals to pull, hoping to pull one of those new cores. But there is something with the new cores that is slightly different. I won't say what yet, but a little bit of enticing information there. But yeah, pretty cool if it stays as it is. So the question is which batch to go for. And I'm in two minds. I don't know what everyone else is going to say in the chat. Do I choose myself or what's good for my team? Or do I let everyone else choose? I know everyone else is going, let us choose. But I just don't know. And I honestly don't know what batch to go for. Silverbolt is obviously amazing and no. Even Grimlock. Have you seen the Grimlock Ability 11 videos that are going around with Inferno? Very impressive. Very impressive. So a few good bots there. But what you got to think as well is that Ability 11 is changing the way some batches are going to be. So because this is the oldest batch, we could see Ability 11 for Silverbolt, Grimlock, and Sunstreaker quite easily, quite soon. And that could be game-changing for them guys. So because batch 1 is the oldest, it's got quite a lot of the old bots. Batch 2, I like the idea of Windblade now. I like the idea of Optimus Prime. And Ability 11 for Windblade could be interesting. So batch 2 is an option. Even a 5-star healer to replace First Aid. But would 5-star Wheeljack replace First Aid? Who knows? Who knows? Legacy 3, bit of a no-go for me. I've got a 5-star Jet already. I've got Jetfire, which is better than Firefly. Springer is a good bot, but not game-changing. Jazz is becoming less and less relevant. Quite expensive for what you get out of him, and not a big fan. I've not leveled my Jazz for a long time. Ultra Magnus, his pathing is quite poor, so I'm not a big fan of Ultra Magnus. He's got some good stats on his DPS and health, but not for his pathing, especially if you're going to walk bases. So I think batch 3 is a no-go. I really do. Batch 4 is complete. But isn't Ability 11 Firefly better than Jetfire? Yes, Crusher, yes. But who's to say that the next batch won't have Jetfire's Ability 11? Who knows? Jetfire and Firefly are originals in the game. So if anyone's going to get Ability 11, I think it's going to be some of the original bots. We saw that with the last batch. It was a lot of the old bots. So I think that, Jetfire could get a good Ability 11. But again, that's why I want to wait a bit as well and see what HQ 17.5 brings and see who is the most relevant and maybe go for that. So batch 4 is complete. Batch 5, I'm a big fan of Snarl, but I like Amalgamus on my Cheeto, and that I doubt will change. So I'm not too sure if Snarl would take him off that perch. Bottomless Prime is pretty good. Warpath very good. Perceptor is not bad, but I've got Blades, and Blades is better than Perceptor. A lot of the art guys that are watching will say differently and will criticize me for saying Perceptor's not as good as Blades. We have a big argument about it, but there's no competition, let's be honest. And RC with Ability 11 is pretty decent. So RC may be an option, especially cheaper than Rook and more DPS, but less health. So maybe, do I really need a 5-star RC when I've got 4-star Rook already leveled, though? Maybe not. So I'm not too sure if Legacy 5 is even relevant. Then we've got 6. Now, First Aid at a 4-star is already in my squad. I'm not a big fan of Hotspot. When I walk, I like to keep my bots together. And Rustos has great damage, but she's still a scout and lacks a bit of health. And I'm not sold. It's good with Goldfire. She really will be. But I'm just not sold. I'm really not. And then obviously we've got the current batch. So we've got 2 out of the current batch already. I've got a good team as it is. I don't really need Laser Optimus and Rhinox. I don't really need them. And that's not saying they're not good. Just that my team is pretty much set. I like 5-star blasters, one of my favorites. I don't need a rushing bot, same as Hotspot. So I don't need a rushing bot. I don't need 5-star Rhinox for my team, really. And Laser Optimus is very good, but is a 5-star Laser Optimus leveling him all the way from level 1 to 63, say, better than a Rook at 62? When you've already got him at 62, is that investment really that worth it? When I really like the way Rook's ability works because it distracts defenses and does damage, so it's a good ability for my attack. So Smokestream will probably be the one because of his range with Goldfire as well. But I've got a 1 in 3 chance. There's nothing that really is going to really improve my team other than 5-star first aid, 5-star tracks, which is never going to happen, or 5-star Rook, which is probably never going to happen. So, it's hard. It's hard to say who's going to improve it. Interesting. But that will be a conversation for another day. But what we can do, finally, is open the combat crystals. They do always. We do crystals openings. So everyone gets 1. How many 4-stars and 3-stars am I going to get out of the 40 run crystals and the 20 prems? If the mods can just have a count up or take some screenshots of everyone's guess, everyone gets 1 guess. If you have 2 guesses, I will take your first one. So make sure your first guess is the right guess. How many 4-stars? Not just rung, but in general. How many 4-stars? How many 3-star rungs? How many are we going to get out of these crystals? Well, that's not included. Not including these ones. 25. Guys, let's just take it. Yeah, Grand Galva Transport. How many 4-stars and how many 3-stars? Let's put it like that. So leader 1's put 2 4-stars, but how many 3-stars as well? So how many 4-stars and how many 3-stars? 2 stars doesn't matter. It don't matter about 2 stars. Just 4-star and 3-stars. Kenny's put 3 everyone. Which what though? 4 3-stars. Guys, put it in the chat. How many 4-stars? How many 4-stars on the same line? So we're not getting all mixed up with everyone saying 4 4-stars and halfway down the page 3 3-stars or whatever for 4-stars. Why have I even said that? But yeah, put it all on the same line, guys. 1 guess. So Crusher reckons 1 4-star and 7 3-stars. Leader reckons 4 3-stars and 2 4-stars. Hopefully. Stuck in Beta's put just 2 4-stars. So no 3-stars then. Sharks reckons no 4-stars, but 4 3-stars. Silverbolt, no 4-stars too. Grand Galvatron, all my mods think that I won't pull a 4-star. That's interesting. That's interesting. Bannicos has put 2 4-stars and 4 3-stars. Maybe. No 3-stars and no 4-stars, Dojack has put. I don't think that will happen. That can't happen. We can't get 62 stars. Mike Berg has put 1 4-star and 6 3-stars. Give it a couple more minutes, then we're going to pull them. Like I said, we're just going to pull the combats, though, guys. The crystals can wait. Con Crusher's put it's doable. I've done it. No doubt it is doable, but Justin's put 1 4-star and 4 3-stars. Kenny's put 3 4-stars and 3 3-stars. Maybe. Okay, another 10 seconds, and then we're going to call it. 10. If you don't got your guess in, put it in now. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the voting is now closed. Voting closed. Okay, we'll open the prems first. See what we get. I might actually open a few prems and see what I get. I have a system around pulling crystals. Oh, 3-star Traxodon. I'll wait until I get a lot of 2 and then start to pull the crystals at the bottom that I want. I was thinking it improves chances of getting a particular 4-star, but not of getting a 4-star, if that makes sense. Cyberdana's put, does anyone think that Grimlock and Razorclaw G1 needs a buff for the shield effect? Not if you've seen the latest videos with Inferno. It's quite impressive. Oh, Mike Berger's got a good point. He's got a good point. Opponent being 10 4-stars. Yeah, probably. I've got some sad news actually as well. Mirage Jake actually quit the game. He doesn't play anymore. I said it in Discord just as a throwaway comment, thinking everyone knew. But I was like, he hasn't played in about a month now. He's kicked out of the Alliance for not playing. And what? Yeah, what? I know. Yeah, I know. So, yeah, he doesn't play anymore. Yeah, he got a bit bored with it. He got a bit grindy. It was like HQ 14, I think, or HQ 14. And, you know, that's why I campaign for more resources for lower players, because it gets grindy at those levels. It's hard, John. It's hard to get alloy. It really is. We need more alloy and energy in the game. We really do. Yeah, he's obviously a big Fortnite fan. So, yeah. And hopefully sometime soon he'll be hopefully streaming Fortnite maybe. And that's the path he'll go down maybe. Who knows? But, yeah. Oh, but Mike Berger's put, but he's got to pull your 5-star, right? Obviously. Obviously, it's going to be able to 5-star pulls. I can't do a 5-star pull without Mirage, Jake. That would be just wrong. Okay, pulled a lot of 2-stars here now. So I want to pull in the rung crystals. I don't want to pull a 4-star dupe. I want to pull rung. If I keep pulling the prem crystals, it's doubtful, but I might pull a 4-star fire drive. If that's the case, that's going to offset getting a star rung. Yeah, well, it is. Oh, we've got 1 3-star rung. So there's the first one. 100 rung shards. Cool. Oh, it did glitch. 2-star. 2-star. I did say it as well that I would like character crystal to only contain that bot. That was one idea that I did have as well. I would rather that. So when you buy rung crystals, you only get rung in it. It does limit your chance at other bots. I do get that, but that is something that I would maybe like to see. There's pros and cons, like I said. You are limited into 1 bot only. Oh, so that's 2 3-stars and some nice Night Stalker there. Keep pulling 3-stars though. Our chance of a 4-star are going to diminish. Top shot. I've just realised again, we're not doing open 10. Why am I not doing open 10? Yeah, Crusher, I've just realised that. I'm so used to opening them like this for 5 years that I forget. Here we go. Open 10 at once. Here we go. Got 5. Top shot. Oh, another 3-star fire drive. 2-star Night Stalker. 2-star rung. 2-star rung. I'm hoping that this is not my unicorn. This is the one that I need. And I think I've got pretty much all 4-star combats then. I've still got 3-star rung on my 5-star ratchet. You can't have a 3-star combat on a 5-star bot. It's unheard of. Some nice shards. 120 fire drives. Nice. 2-star Lionizer. Banner Costa's put, how about XP for outpost bots? Oh, another 3-star top shot this time. It's not looking good for Rung, though. XP for outpost bots after successful defense. I think it's hard. I did mention doing that, but I think it's hard for how they calculate it. Yeah, I think that was the reason. It was a programming issue, not because they don't want to or that's a bad idea. Okay. So I'm going to open a few frames, I think. That's it. And then open the other 10. Kenny has a 4-star rung on his bot account. Run 2 accounts then, I presume. A few people said. A lot of the mods said no 4-star. Okay. Here we go. 2-star rung. 2-star Lionizer. 2-star trench foot. 2-star fire drive. This ain't looking good, is it? 2-star rung. 2-star fire drive. Oh, I'm not happy with this one bit. 2-star fire drive. Fail. Ugh. 2-star bots in a row. I can feel a 4-star coming there. I really can. Oh, I want to open some more, but we're not. We're going to save them. Oh, what an anticlimax. So what mods, what did that finish on? What did we finish on? Have we got any winners? That's a huge anticlimax. Join the club. I know. No 4 stars and 5 3 stars. Who got close? Mateus said he opened 50 prems and got 3 stars. Yeah, for me as well. I said it in the chat. For me, prems and carrots crystals should have the same drop rate. Obviously, prems have 1% chance and carrots crystals have 1.8% chance. So a better chance. But I don't see why. Because prems have a lot more chance at different bots. So, you know, carrots crystals will still be relevant. How many did I open? I only opened 40. 60 including the prems. But I did open 20 Smashdown crystals at weekend as well. So that's 80 crystals without a 4-star. So yeah, quite disappointing. I think that's the first time that I've opened that many combats and not got them. So yeah. Justin's put, gotta love the drop rates. Yeah, they definitely need improving. No one wants to purchase 40 crystals and not have a chance at a bot, especially not combats. But hey. So I think, did someone say so? Have we got a winner, Sharksy? Sharks is usually pretty good at these things. Silverbolt won. Did anyone else win? Just Silverbolt. So it's okay. I just want to make sure before we announce anything that it was just Silverbolt or anyone else. But what we'll do is we've opened a few crystals there. So we'll have a look at our shards now. See where we're going with these shards. See how quickly we're filling them up. So you see there, 220 blaster crystals, no dial shards yet. 100 no, 80 flak, Where's Rung? Let's have a look at Rung. How many Rung have we got? So you can see there, we've got 2,360 Rung shards from pretty much 40 crystals. So you're talking 120 crystals. So yeah, that's not too bad. You're probably looking at around $60, maybe $80 for a 4-star Rung, if you don't pull him. So that's not too bad. The fact I got 2,360. Vincent, but I don't get it. Why don't you buy all the same combat character and let the shards build up? $100 guarantees your combat bot of choice. I did do that pretty much. I want Smashdown and Rung. I want the two I want, especially more Rung. So I got 20 Smashdown crystals and 40 Rung crystals. So that's the reason for the two. So yeah, grind times put. He spent $140 this weekend. Don't forget though, guys. So here's the thing. So you get I got 1,000 from buying the bundle, and then I got 1,360 from the crystals. So let's say you get 1,000 of each in 40 crystals. If you buy the 40 crystals for $20, which is half the price, you're still going to get 1,000 shards. So 7 times. So yeah, you probably look about $100. You probably look about $100 per combat, which over time, like I said, but you don't have to get them straight away. You can buy a few crystals and then wait and then build them up with freebies. So yeah, I might buy another Rung pack eventually, and then yeah, I'll probably build it up with freebies and build it up from there. 40 slash 300 top shot, 300 trench foot. So we've got quite a few of them. And don't forget, we haven't opened the crystals yet, the 4-star crystals and all those. So they'll build all them bots up. So yeah. 25k Shanix, just because there's nothing else to spend them on. I could buy Spark and Combat Spark, I think like that, but I'm a hoarder. And yeah, I'm hoarding it all. The coins, I'm hoarding for leaderboard. Leaderboards put Rung will be included in the glitch bundle. Yeah, well, obviously the glitch bundle won't contain just glitch. It'll contain other bots as well. Rung's now been put into the crystal, I think, hasn't he? Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Rung's in there. So yeah. Cool. So can we confirm, Sharksy, or any of the mods that it was just Silverbolt? If that's the case, then Silverbolt wins a Sunstreaker Wozza stash crystal. And if you want to win some more Sunstreaker Wozza stash crystals, I do a lot of giveaways in Discord, guys. So what I tend to do is, if say I do my stream and I get 10 winners, then in Discord you only get a few given away because I get 30 codes a month. So if there's a lot of winners in the stream, there's going to be less on Discord. But because I've only had one winner today, it means I can do some bigger competitions in Discord this week. So we'll be doing some trivia. We know we do some trivia towards the weekend through Discord, and then we do some giveaways in the stream. So if you want to win some Sunstreaker Wozza stash crystals, then come and join the Discord server. You've got 2 chances to win. And on that as well, with my content creator crystals that I get, I've contacted the A's about improving them. Something hit home, and listen, I'm not calling someone out, and I'm not saying they spoke out of turn, but I said someone won in my Discord server, and I said, "Hey, you've won a Sunstreaker Wozza stash crystal," and they said, "Yay, I get to pull some Spark," and I thought, you know what? That's probably the perception people have of these crystals. That you get these crystals, and you're not going to get the top prize. You're going to get boosts or something you don't want, really. Something that's, meh, it's all right. So I contacted Apes, I contacted Hyro and said, listen, can we look to improve these? I put a poll in my Discord server, and I'm hoping Hyro has told me what he can put in the crystals, and I've got back to him asking if we can have Prems, Combat Spark, and Combiner Spark. So I think that all those things will be really good in those crystals. Sharks, I don't think someone complained. I don't want to make it out like someone has. They didn't complain. I think it was just a bit of a joke. Like, yeah, I get to pull some spark because maybe every time they've got them, they've got spark in them. That's just what they pull every single time. Maybe they like the spark. Maybe they don't. And like I said, I don't want to call out the person that said it because I don't think they said anything bad. It wasn't like I saw that comment and thought, well, that's a bit ungrateful. I didn't. I looked at it and thought, maybe they're disappointed from this, and that's not right. You should be disappointed for winning something. So, yeah. And yeah, so they should hopefully improve for January, and we could do some bit better giveaways. I think everyone I did the poll anyway, and everyone said Prems, Combat Spark, Combiner Spark. That's what everyone wanted. So yeah, well, Kenny's put, yeah, I would love the Spark. Spark is still in there, and I think I've raised it as well. It was up to 5k Prem Shards and 5k Spark. I think hopefully we're going to raise it to 10 as well. So it'll be 10k Spark available, 10k Combat Spark, 10k Combiner Spark, and 10k Shards. But let's be honest, the drop rate on those is going to be hard. Let's be perfectly honest. I don't want to sit here saying to everyone, join my Discord and you'll get 10k Combiner Spark every time you pull a crystal. It's not going to work like that, is it? But there's still a chance, But hey, whatever I can do to give back to the community, and a big thank you for everyone that followed my channel, then brilliant. Yeah, let's try and push some drop rates to give push drop rates better, so we can get some more 4-stars for people. For me, I think the number one reason for people leaving this game is drop rates. I really do. And I think that with better drop rates, if we can go out there and say to everyone, hey, listen, remember that game, Chance of Earth Wars, where you used to pull crystals and never get anything? They've improved the drop rates, and people will come back to the game. And the game's not dying or anything like that. The game's not in trouble. But I just think that, I don't like it. There's nothing worse for me than seeing people say, oh, I'm quitting this game. I've had enough because I didn't pull this bot. And then also people saying like, oh, I'm bored of the game. And, that's what's happening at high levels. People saying they're bored of the game. And then at lower levels, people are getting annoyed leaving the game because of drop rates. So if we can improve drop rates and improve wars at the top level, keep the top guys spending and getting good value for money, keep the lower guys spending, but if they do want to spend, then give them value for money. That's what we want to do. Value for money. That's my entire aim for everything that I do. Apes need money to keep the game going, but my aim is if you are going to spend, you're going to get some good value stuff for that. You're going to get some good resources, good bots that you can be happy with. That's my aim in the game. Okay, well, I want a big thank you to everyone that's tuned in. Big thank you to everyone that's subscribed. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure you go and subscribe. Do not forget, click the notification bell to never miss another stream ever again. And if you are a player that likes to give advice or you need advice, if you want to just talk and chat about the game, we've got a great community in that Discord server of 600 members. There's a lot of guys that are very active in there. And yeah, I want to show it. So we're going to show it Discord server. We're going to show it actually. Just going to take the chat away for a minute. So this is our... Oh. Let's not. Let's not. Damn. On that note, we're doing it again, maybe. On that note, thanks to everyone for watching. And we've even turned the camera on. It's all going wrong right at the end. I think that's just a chat about drop rates, but hey, it doesn't matter. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. Everyone subscribed. Thanks for watching and peace out.